And
Hello.
Rick, how you doing?
Good, Megan. How are you?
I am doing wonderful, thank you. It is the most gorgeous fall day outside. I don't know if you've been
Finally.
outside.
Yes.
Oh, it feels like fall. It's
It's gorgeous.
dry.
Cool in the morning, cool in the evening.
Yes, I love it. We just came back from a home inspection and everything's looking good. I mean, all the turbulence every week, there's something new and exciting in the market, and I want to share my screen with you.
Mhm.
And this week, I want to talk about, um, sort of the unintended consequences. Once again, we've talked about this a couple of times
Mhm.
of the market changing, the interest rates rising, and people preparing for, selling, buying, the whole thing.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
so, as we know, since 2019, we've had an epic shortage of homes for sale. Sometimes, as a realtor will call that, our inventory.
Mhm.
And this orange line here represents this year. And you could see that we started off, this is for all of Orange County, at only a little over 1,000 homes for sale. Now
Okay.
we've gotten up to 4,000. I think people here, it's typically in spring, more people put their houses up for sale, and then summer comes. It's a typical sort of season of things, but I think
Mhm.
people were also a little bit panicky with what was going to happen with the market. And now that we've kind of seen where we're all at sort of the worst case scenario. The amount of houses that are coming up for sale is falling back off again. So I've got Stephen Thomas's reports on housing here. I subscribe to this and I get a report every 2 weeks, and I watch him on YouTube on, I think it's Thursdays now.
Mhm.
But this was from 1 week ago. He said the active listing inventory increased only by 10 homes, nearly unchanged, and now sits at 3,656. It's only risen 18 homes in total in the past month. On average, in the last 3 years prior to COVID, inventory fell by 3% during these past 4 weeks and does not remain flat. And so I think that there's demands definitely changed because the rates have gone up, but the inventory is not going to all of a sudden become, thousands of homes available.
That's
So the
true.
houses that we have that are priced well. So, when I go to take a listing, I sit down with the seller and I say, here's what's happened this year. Here's what's happening now. Here's why. Therefore, this should be your asking price based off of all of
Goodness.
that and the other
Yeah.
sales in the area. And so all my houses are selling still within the first 2 or 3 weeks. It's just there's
Good.
not, multiple offers, but they're selling at least at asking,
Mhm.
or a little bit more, a little bit less.
That's good data. Very, very good data.
Yeah. So the point of this today is to tell people, hey, listen, once again, if you find a shoe that fits, just wear it. If it's a great house, or a pretty good house that you could make your home in a good location for you, and it has a payment that you can find to be, sustainable
Mhm.
over the next few years, then just buy it. Don't wait and try to time the market, because we don't
Yeah.
know what the market's going to do. It's housing. It's not
Yeah.
like a commodity that's traded on the stock market. I mean, this is a shelter, housing, your home.
Yeah. 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 You're right about that. I've learned over the years that trying to time the market is just not really a good practice. You're not going to win by doing that.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So,
for
did you
sure.
have anything else you wanted to add? How did the interest rates look today? I know we're only 2 days into the week, but
Yeah.
how
Well,
are things?
it's been a really good week so far. We've had for the first time I'll say in a long time, we had a rally today.
Oh, wow.
So we had a very, very nice day in the markets across the board. And, this week there's some very important data coming out on the economy, and that's going to drive it one way or the other. But I like the market where it's at right now. We've had the best couple of days we've had probably in a couple of months.
Oh, good.
And I think, as you said before, I think over the next few months and later this year, we'll start to see a gradual reduction in mortgage rates.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll get some easing of that. And so I think we'll be just fine.
Yeah, good. Excellent. That's wonderful news going into the end of October here. So
Mhm.
we'll leave it at that, short and simple. Inventory has not increased. It's actually kind of falling off. Rates are doing what they're doing. And
Yep.
if you find a shoe that fits, then wear it.
Great advice, Megan.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
that.
See you next week.
All right. See ya.